Keyshawn Moore here on the John Mendola Show to talk about the Lackawanna College Falcons football team. You're one of those guys on defense. This defense is unbelievable. What's it like to be a linebacker on this team and just kind of make plays, but know that you got guys all over the field that could make plays?
It's definitely exciting. Coach Reese trusts everyone on the field. Kind of just let all of us run rampant whenever we want to blitz. We just talk to him and let us do. He lets us kind of do what we want to do, but also keeps it within the system. And the fact that everyone trusts each other and does their job helps every one of us out a lot, just because I know I can do my job and not have to worry about someone else not doing their assignment or anything like that.
Let's talk about your first impressions when the call came and said, okay, hey, this is what I'm going to go to Lackawanna College. This is my decision. This is where I'm going to spend some time. So take us through that process and what you were like mentally. Like, do I really want to try this? Is this going to be a great thing? I'm not sure.
So I'm a redshirt sophomore, so it's kind of my last year to be able to come to JUCO. And I knew Fadarius Payne beforehand, and I knew him and his dad pretty well. And once I found out I had the chance to go the JUCO route, I talked to them and had a text from Coach Duda. And then that day, it's been me and him texting every other day, just talking about coming here. And then once I got here, it just took off.
Let's go back to the high school days. What was life like? Where you're from, and what was life like as a high school football player?
I'm originally from Chesapeake, Virginia. I grew up most of my life in Chesapeake. I lived a little bit in Portsmouth. I moved to Suffolk, Virginia around my junior year of high school. I went to Mansfield Suffolk Academy, a private school out by Kingsport. High school football, it was a lot of fun. I had a legendary coach, Lou Johnson, and I had another local coach who's still there, Coach Connors, who's helped me out with a lot too. And then my senior year, I had a Coach Bill, who's still at the school now. But it was definitely interesting. The teams we played weren't, the biggest name schools in the area and stuff like that. But it was definitely a lot of fun, and I made a lot of great memories playing for the team and still having great friends from the school.
How much does family mean to you?
Family is everything. They're always there for me. I've had a lot of friend groups and friends who come in and out of my life, but people were always there for me. They're always at home or a phone call away, and they travel all the way to the team play.
How about this family at Lackawanna College? Talk about how these guys have grown on you, how you guys have kind of you've had each other's backs, you guys keep playing hard, and I'm sure it's a great feeling.
I knew it was going to be an experience, something I've never, had before. Coming from JMU, there was a culture there, and then coming here, I knew it was going to be something different. But I made, I would say, some pretty close friends on the team. Even though I'm a little bit of an older guy now at this level, I've met some younger dudes, so I kind of see myself in when I was their age and stuff like that. So I kind of try to lead them and stuff like that. But I made some pretty good friends along the way. Our starting defense, not just our starting defense, but our whole defense, I would say, is pretty close just because of how well we played and stuff like that. And I think off the field, everyone's great friends, everyone knows each other, everyone hangs out with each other. So I think that helps how we play on field and how we mesh together and doing our job.
Character and how it gets built. Usually life is never just a straight uphill climb. You talk about being at JMU, you talk about, okay, now I'm going to go to Lackawanna College. You're at the practice field. There's probably a million thoughts going through your head, but through all that stuff, you stay grounded. You're like, hey, this is going to humble me a little bit. I'm going to stay grounded.
Personally, I would say I've always been humbled, and I was humbled when I was at JMU. I was appreciative for what I had and stuff like that. And then coming here, it kind of made me see the difference between what I had and what I have now. And I know what I want to get back to and stuff like that. But my family's been there through the whole thing. I've been home. I was home from January till we reported for camp and stuff like that. So my time back at home made me kind of reflect on where I wanted to go with football and how much I really love the sport. And just being here, I don't think about not having a locker room, not having certain things that other schools may have, or just being in JUCO, period. I'm just happy to be able to be back on the field playing football again and going to school at the same time, just because I know how easily it can be taken away.
About believing in Coach Duda and the messages that he has day in and day out, whether it's at practice or at the game, he seems to have the right message.
Yeah, he's a seasoned coach. Everyone knows Coach Duda around here. I heard of his reputation before I got here, and that would sound appealing to everyone, I would assume. But him and Coach Reese, they preach the same message. You got to stay focused. If you do the right things, if you do what you're supposed to do here during your time, you'll go anywhere you want in the country. You just have to do what they say and how they say it, and I mean, it's worked out for a lot of other guys before, so I don't know why it wouldn't work out now.
And you're looking forward to that next step?
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to it.
Great to catch up with you, Keyshawn. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.